Uh, Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my dear students. Hello, my dear students. Are you in my class? Yes. Uh, okay. Seeing that my students are entering into my class. Thank you, my girls. While entering, you know that what you have to do. Write your name, role, section, of course, in the comment box. Okay, and then please let me make me ensure that you can see me or you can hear me too. Okay, 1 second. Okay, my dear girls, I'm back. Right now, yes, my students are responding. I can hear my voice, you know. Yes, I clearly hear my voice and I can see me in another mobile, you see. So I think I'm quite clearly visible as well as audible to all of my students. So this time I would like to start my today's session. Okay, so almost 57, 62, right now 62 of you have already in my class. Thank you very much. As usual, you know that it's our online class based platform where we learn together, right? Teaching is a taking and giving process where a teacher can teacher is not the job that he pour only, right? You have to take the outcomes of the lesson. Okay, so my dear learners, today I'm welcoming you all to my today's online class, and you know this class is brought to you by MGGHS Online School. And before starting out today's session, I would like to ensure, or I'd like to confirm about a particular topics, and that is you have already listened that JS exam of this year will not be held, right? So please don't think that your examination, which will organized by the school authority, it will held, of course. So all of you have to take seat for that examination. Okay, so there will be no confusion about the examination. There will be examination organized by your institution. Okay, my dear learners, so this time give me more 30 seconds to set my laptop screen. Okay. Okay, at the same during this time, my dear learners, please write your name, role, section, and other necessary information so that these will help you to make sure that you are in my class at the same time. This is kind of enrollment, you know. When you will promoted to the next class, this will help you a lot. So don't forget to write your name, role, and section, of course. Okay, so my dear learners, this time please let me know that you can clearly see in the laptop screen. Yes, it's quite clear, the screen as well. So let us start our today's session. Of course, it's a very good and nice good afternoon, right? And you're of course most welcome to my class. And as usual, you know that this class is brought to you by Salina Nasrin, Assistant Teacher, Motajil Government Girls High School. Okay. My dear learners, for last 2 classes, you know that we are learning some information. We have already enjoyed some video clips on wheels. So this is actually the continuing part of the same lesson, right? So this time I'd like to invite you to enjoy video clips. So let's enjoy video clips. So my dear learners, can you see the screen? Thank you, Megla. Good afternoon. Yes, ma'am. Screen is clear. Thank you, ma. I don't know who is Muzaffar Hussain. Of course, you are my student. I know that, but I cannot read your name. The screen is quite clear too, ma'am. Thank you, Tani. So you were seeing some pictures or video clips on rail train, right? Okay. Let's see some GIF pictures. Here I mentioned that what is GIF? GIF actually the moving pictures, the pictures that we take by our mobile phone is images, but GIF is motion pictures. Okay, so here you can see some trains, right? What do you see in the pictures? This is TGV train of France. Okay, the next one is high-speed rail of China, and the last one is the bullet train. So bullet means the speediness of something. Okay, so bullet train is from Japan. Now move forward for the next slide. So during this time, I think that you have already guessed that what will be the topic of our today's lesson. Yet this is the time for lesson declaration. So at this time I'm going to declare today's lesson. And you know that today our lesson is the fastest wheel on earth. You see, 574 km per hour. This train can run 574 km per hour. Okay. This is from of course your English for today book, Unit 9 and Lesson 3. So okay, this is the normal procedure that before starting or before getting to the topic, I always introduce some new vocabs. And to introduce the new vocabs to you, there is a reason for that. Okay, there is a reason behind that. And that is these new vocabs with meaning can help you to comprehend the lesson text. Okay, so this time, unconventional. I think most of you can imagine that or can assume that what is unconventional, but yet for the others I'll disclose it. Okay, so unconventional is an adjective word because it modifies something. Okay, here in the picture you can see a train can run, a train is running, and this is a very exceptional, not right, this is a very exceptional kind of train. This is not the normal train that we can see in our country, right? So unconventional means uncommon. Its synonyms are unusual, unfamiliar, unorthodox, irregular. And there is a mixed sentence with the word unconventional. Can you see? Yes, my dear learners, I can see the screen in my mobile screen. Okay. Japan set the world record for unconventional magnetic train set. So this is a magnetic train. Can you imagine? It's a magnetic train. So its speed is unbelievable. Okay. Train set. Okay. In your childhood, I believe that everybody of you must have played with this train set, right? Yes, I had also. Okay, train set is a noun, of course. So here you can see that a train set is all about the train, railway, station, bogies, wagons, etc., etc. Okay, so train set means a set of railway wagons or carriages, right? Absolutely. So there is a mixed sentence with the word train set. A train set is used to carry different things, right? It can carry human being as well as it can carry various kinds of goods. Okay, right now Network. Of course, you are very familiar with this word. Nowadays, it is a very common word, and it's of course very useful for now in our day-to-day life. Okay, this is a picture, right? You see that people are working just like it seems like a net, right, which is used to catch fish. Okay, network means net or wave. Its synonyms are lattice, grid, system, link, matrix. Okay, see, this is the make sentence. Okay, we have just spent 1.9 million pound. This is the sign of pound. Okay, the currency of UK, United Kingdom. So we have just spent 1.9 million on improving our computer network. Okay, let's go to the next slide and see what is our next new words. Okay, it's expand. Yes, expand means what? It's a verb word, right? So you see, you can see some cups in the pictures, right? So expand means enlarge, extend. Okay, so here the word relates with the picture. In which way? I know this is the question that rises in your mind. So get your answer, please. Expand means increase, grow, swell. So see the mixed sentence that I have made with the word expand. In their efforts to reduce crime, the government expanded. Yes, enlarged. Samsuna Begum, correct your dear students. In their efforts to reduce crime, the government expanded the police force. That means here expand is used to extension of the working area of police force. Okay, my dear learners. So during this time, I hope that you have already been seated with your English for today, with your exercise notebook, and of course with a pen, right? So my dear learners, this time please go to the section B of the same of your text and then listen the passage as well as read the text silently, because this time you you have already known the unknown word or unfamiliar word, right? So you can read it by yourself silently, and you know, after just reading the text, you will have to answer some question as usual, right? So move forward. The TGV. Okay. In a previous slide, you have already seen the TGV train. So TGV is a French word. It means train à grande vitesse. Okay, train à grande vitesse. So it means in English high-speed train. Okay, this is TGV. You see, TGV. Okay, it's a full-fledged picture of TGV train. Okay, where I was, the TGV, train of grande vitesse, mean high-speed train is French high-speed rail service. It started in the 1970s. Originally, it was powered by gas turbines. So when it was introduced, it was run by gas turbines. But later on, just after 3 more years, in 1973, the TGV was changed into electric trains. Okay, so it runs so quickly to enhance its service. The TGV service first started between Paris, here Paris, and then it's Lyon. So TGV service first started between Paris and Lyon in 1981. Later, the network connected other cities in France with Paris. So here in the map, you can see the network system of this train. Okay. So this time let us know something more about the TGV. Okay. A TGV test train set the world record for the first conventional wheel train on 3rd April 2007. So you see, this is the fastest conventional wheel. That means the train which ran on the conventional wheel. Our country's train also run by conventional wheel, but this TGV train is the fastest among them. Okay, it reached the speed of 574.8 kilometer on the test run. And you see, this is the internal picture skew of this train. But the regular TGV train operate at the highest speed of 320 kilometer per hour. You see the scenery, very charming, right? It is the present world record of speed of a conventional commercial train. Okay. The bullet train. It is a network of high-speed train service in Japan. It started operation in 1964 on a limited route of Japan came under the network. My dear learners, I hope that you are reading the text with me, right? Okay. The bullet train runs at a maximum speed of 300 km per hour. You see, this is the internal picture of the train, or this is the internal picture of the wagons. It plans to increase the speed up to 320 km per hour. In 2003, Japan set the world record for unconventional magnetic train set. In a test run, the speed was 581 km per hour. You see, this is the highest peak of Japan, and it is Fujiyama. Okay, but it's not yet in regular commercial operation, and this is their city. Okay, now, okay, you see how luxurious inside. So I think right now I would definitely like to visit by this train, of course. So this is a high-speed train. Its service in China started operation on April 18, 2007. Currently, China has started building a high-speed passengers rail network. You see the speedness. You can't even see the rail bogie. Okay, it will be similar to French TGV or Japanese bullet trains. The usual top speed of China's conventional quick trains is 300 km per hour. Can you imagine? Recently, China has set the world record of a speed of 487.3 km per hour. You see the speed? It's unbelievable, right? In 2011, this record was set by an unconventional magnetic train. Sorry. Sorry, where am okay. Recently, China set the world record. China has this record was set by an unconventional magnetic train set called the Harmony Express. I think you can remember the word that I introduced a few slides ago, unconventional, right? There I showed you train, and that is the Harmony Express, the magnetic train. Okay, this is the highest speed of an unconventional magnetic train set in regular commercial operation. Okay, my dear learners, this time it's an individual work time. So let's see. You fill in the blanks. So here passes for you. So you know what you have to do. Please read the text and put the necessary words or appropriate words in the blanks. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute for the task. And at this time, yes, my students are quite active in my class. Thank you very much. Yes, I can see my students are watching me, and of course, ma'am, I'm also reading the text with you. Thank you, Sonia. Okay, you see, I'm with you. Of course, it's a virtual class. You cannot see me, but I can see you, and I can feel you also. You see? Okay, so let's compare our answer. TGV is France high-speed rail service, right? France started this train in 1970 by gas turbine. Yes, my students are responding. Yes, you studied. Okay. So the TGV was the TGV was changed into electric train in 1973. The first route of the TGV started between, of course, Paris and Lyon, right? I showed you the map even. And when? In 1981. Later, the network connected other cities in France with Paris. So, these two maps you have already seen in this class. Okay. Actually, it's a pair work, and this class, intended for your general class situation. But this is a very special situation right now. But for that reason, think that it's a individual work. Okay. So it's your form section B. Now, here is a table. Substitution table. You have to put some information. So, France, Japan, China. So, what is the name of the train of France? Who can tell me that? It's the TGV, right? So, the years of introduction, 1970. Top speed of conventional train, 320 km per hour. Top speed of unconventional train, top speed, right? 574.8 km per hour. Holds world record for what? It is the fastest, fastest conventional wheel train. Okay, now see the Japan. The Japanese train's name is the bullet train, and it introduced in 1964. So, its top speed conventional as 300 km per hour, and unconventional train is 581 km per hour, and its record for unconventional magnetic train sets. Okay, then China. China introduced the high-speed rail. The year of introduction on 2007. Top speed of conventional train is 300 km per hour and 186 mile per hour. K means kilometer and M for mile. Okay, top speed of unconventional train 487.3 km per hour, and in mile it turns into 303 mile per hour. Okay. And it also holds a world record for unconventional magnetic train sets. Okay, next slide. The bird is flying, and take us to another slide. Okay, at the same time, this is group work for your general class, but right now you have to do it by yourself, and it is an individual task. So, here you see that I have told here to write a paragraph, but actually this is you may write this paragraph and submit it in the recorded class as your homework. Okay, so this is bullet train of Japan, this is high speed train of China, and this is TGV, of course, TGV, the beautiful train, right, of France. Okay, this class is also intended for your normal classroom environment. Actually, it's a dialogue based work, so this time I'm escaping this. Okay, my dear learners, say whether the following statements are true or false. If false, give the right answer. So you know that there is a question like this in your exam paper, and there is a typical rule for this question. In my several classes, I've already told you that there is a pattern of writing the answer of this question. So, if you follow this, you will get the full marks. But if you don't follow this, you will not get the full marks. Rather, 2 or more than 2 will be deducted. Okay? So, please follow the rules that I'm showing you. Okay, so these are the statements. So at first, find out yourself that which statements are true or which are not. And if you find that this statement or that statement is false, then you know what you have to do. Please write the correct answer and submit it in the comment box. But you have to follow the way that I have shown to you in my previous class. So this is a test, this is some kind of test. I'd like to take right now. I'd like to take it right now. Okay. Konika Kundu, B is true, but what about the A? Shafat, you said A is false. Of course, it's correct, but what is the correct answer? Okay, let me tell you that. But once again, I would like to remember you that this is the style of writing this question. So if you think that the answer is false, please write false in full form. Don't write only F. Okay, write F-A-L-S-E, false, the full form. Okay, then write this word correct answer, then colon, and then you write the full statement. The normal speed of TGV is 320 km per hour. 2 number was true. 3 is also true statement, so you need not to give any correct answer. 4 number was false, so write first, then correct answer, then write correct answer, then put a colon mark, then write the full statement. The correct full statement: the highest speed of TGV is 570.48 km per hour. 5 number statement is also a false statement, so write false in full form, then write correct answer, then write colon, and then write the correct statement. China has set the world record of a speed of 487.3 km per hour. Okay, this is evolution time. Now, my dear learners, please answer the following questions. What is TGV? When did the bullet train start her operation? What is the fastest conventional wheel train? So these are very typical question, right? And you have already learned it throughout the session or throughout the lesson. Okay, then it's quite easy for you to answer this question. Okay, my dear learners are answering quite simultaneously, so very happy to see that you are responding. Okay, my dear learners, I think you have already written the answer in your exercise book or in the comment box, right? So now it's time for comparing our answers. So let's compare. The TGV is the high-speed train service of France, of course, but you may add some more lines there, you know. So you know that there is 2 marks for this question. So if you add some more lines, it will ensure you may show that 2 marks you can carry. Okay. The TGV is high-speed train service of France. Then you may add that it is a train. It is the unconventional, fastest unconventional wheel train of France. Its name train of Grande Vitesse. So like these sentences you may add here. Okay. Okay. The second answer. The bullet train started her operation in 1964. Here you may also add some more 2 or 3 lines, and these will ensure you to get the full marks, of course. As I'm taking these questions as evaluation, that's why I'm writing it in short sentences. But in your examination, you have to write this answer more than 2 or 3 lines. Okay? Okay, then now last question. What is the fastest conventional wheel train? A TGV is the fastest conventional wheel train. Of course, of Japan, of course, of France, right? So write more or add more 2 or 3 sentences. It will turn your question, turn your answer a most beautiful one. Okay, my dear learners, we are at the very end of our today's class. So let's have a look. What will be the today's homework? And first, read the basic information about Bangladesh Railway. I know, and I believe that everybody of you have already traveled by Bangladeshi Rail, right? So, let's see some information. Yes, it's a typical railway station in our country. Headquarters. You know where? Of course, it is in Dhaka. It is the Kamalapur railway station, the largest railway station in this Asia continent. But this is the headquarters, and it is situated just opposite of our cabinet. Zones. It is divided into 2 zones, eastern and western. Okay. Numbers of station 459. And this is the network map of Bangladesh Railway. Number of engines 284. This is the engine of our rail. number of passenger carriages, that means bogies, right? 1245. Wagons, which carries goods, 12,948 in number. Total length of railway road, 2,855 kilometers. Passengers transported annually, 42 millions. Can you imagine? Total number of employees, 34,168. Number natural present operation. In there is two types of operation: international from Dhaka to Kolkata, and intercity local. You may Dhaka to Chattogram, Dhaka to Sylhet, several routes there. Okay, my dear learners. So this is the final homework, that you have to write a short composition about the Bangladesh Railway. Okay. So my dear learners, yes, once again I come in front of you, right? So you have already know that which is your homework. So please write the homework and then submit it in the recorded class. And at the same time, please don't stop your study, because there will be annual examination arranged by your authority. Okay, so see you next week, because you know that tomorrow will be the Ashura day, and for that reason tomorrow will be no class. Okay, tomorrow class will be is suspended already. So please, my dear students, keep safe, stay at home, and of course be with your studies. Okay, and be with us, be with your schools, and be with your teachers. Till see you next time, next day. Till then, bye bye.